Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
Welcome back to Powerhouse. We've talked to you about ways that you can build an environmentally friendly home. There are also products and materials that you can use in your home that are healthier for the people that live there and are also better for the earth.
And Megan, there's also different reasons that people look for products for their homes here at Green Building Supply. I'm going to hook up with Joel Hirschberg, the owner, to find out more.
Great, that sounds good. I'm going to shop around.
All right. Hi, Joel. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Pete.
Joel, the world of environmentally friendly building is a fairly new industry. What's driving people to look for green products and materials for their homes?
Well, for the most part, Pete, people are looking for things that make their life healthier indoors, and for their children, they want something that's going to be safe, and they don't have to worry about there being any indoor pollution that might cause some harm to them.
And let's talk about health-related issues. And one of the products that I've heard a lot about has to do with low-VOC paint. What's the benefit of a product like that?
Well, VOCs stands for volatile organic compounds. And those are compounds in most chemicals that are off-gas and are considered unsafe, especially for the outdoors, especially for the ozone layer. That's pretty much what the EPA is concerned about. And the products that we carry not only eliminate or don't have any volatile organic compounds, but they are also free of any toxic chemicals. There are many chemicals that are not VOCs in paint that are in normal paints that these paints do not have. And some of these paints are synthetic based, and we also have some of these here which are plant based. But in both cases, the products that are inside of them are known to be healthy and safe, and they've been guaranteed not to contain anything that's toxic to human life.
Let's talk about building materials that do have chemicals in them. How do you deal with that?
Well, there's a number of different ways. For example, if you're building a home and you've got some chipboard or OSB board, which are quite commonly used for the outdoor sheathing or for flooring, many of these products today have, unfortunately, formaldehyde in them or other toxic chemicals. And these just off-gas into a house and can cause some serious problems over time as people breathe them, day after day after day, in an enclosed environment where the windows and doors are closed. It can cause a lot of problems to some people, and if you're chemically sensitive, it's even a greater problem. And there's not much people can do about this except open the windows, get good humidity control, get some fans in there, or they can also use some products which help seal the off-gassing from these different structures, such as Safe Seal made by AFM, which is a product that actually seals the formaldehyde directly. It seals like 98% of it. Not only does it seal it in wood products or porous products, but it also they also have some products that seal the formaldehyde and other toxic chemicals in carpeting, in the fibers as well as in the backing, which sometimes can be really a problem when you get a new carpet. Everyone's familiar with that, and these products are designed to seal that off, and it works very effectively.
Okay, one of the hot topics related to health at home seems to be mold and mildew. And I know you've got some products that can help homeowners prevent and also remove mold and mildew, right?
That's correct. Mold and mildew is pretty much an ubiquitous thing. I mean, it's everywhere in everyone's home, and many times you can't see it, especially the mold spores, which can be eliminated effectively with some air purification systems. There are many, many different systems out there right now. We happen to carry a couple different ones, one of which will get rid of them, down to the 0.3 micron level, which is extremely small and almost a gas level, and it just purifies the air from that. Now, that's one type that will actually filter the mold and mildew spores, but there's another type of air purifier called an aeronizer, which is a little stainless steel box that actually kills mold and mildew. It's electrostatic charge that actually goes out into the atmosphere, and not only does it doesn't have a filter, but it actually produces O3 up to O19, which actually goes into and behind areas that you don't normally get with a normal air purifier like this IQ Air.
And the aeronizer, Joel, you can get these in different sizes depending on how big your home
Correct.
area.
If a smaller home, you have a small one. A bigger home, you need a bigger one. It also depends upon the amount of pollution that's in the home. I mean, if it's a serious, serious problem, you'd need a larger unit. A smaller, but a weaker problem, you don't need such a serious one.
Joel, a lot of great products. I know some have caught Megan's eye, and she wants to talk with you a little bit. I'm going to check some of your other products here, too.
Okay, good.
Joel, tell me about this type of wood that's used in this countertop.
Sure, this is solid bamboo from China.
And bamboo is a renewable resource. You use the bark from the tree?
They use the bottom 7 foot of it, basically.
Wow,
And the rest of it they use for chopsticks and for everything else.
It's beautiful. And tell me about this paper stone as well. I'm curious about
Paper
this.
stone's a new product that is basically used to be used for skateboard parks. It's very, very dense, 50% recycled paper, and they have a 100% recycled paper one. But it is completely resistant to any moisture, and it's also very tough and durable. And it's used even for the outside of cladding on some buildings. It's that durable.
It's weighty as well.
Yes, it's very heavy, and it's also easy for carpenters to, router their own bullnose on the outside and to cut it and put in, sink bases and so on.
Right. Now let's talk about some of your stone offerings as well.
We also carry silestone, which is a 96% quartz product with a binder, and it's non-toxic and is very, very durable. It's probably the most durable thing on the market today that is resists moisture, resists cutting from knives, and hot pots can go on it without any problem whatsoever.
Back to the bamboo here. I have seen bamboo used in flooring.
Right.
What are some other floorings that you would recommend if people wanted a green home?
We have a lot of different green floorings, eco floorings, either cork or bamboo. In fact, the cork flooring here is, many people say will last 40, 50 years.
Really? I've walked on cork before, and it's easy on your legs.
Yes, if you're cooking in a kitchen, you can stand on this for hours without getting tired. And it also is very resistant, has 5 coats of UV cured acrylic on it, so it resists pretty much any dirt and grime and cleans very easily.
Many of your products here obviously save energy, but some also save water. Tell us about this system here.
Yes, Megan, this is a BRAC water system from Canada. It's a new product that saves a lot of water, water costs and water and sewer costs. And the way it works is water from your sinks and from your tubs and showers go down the drain, and they filter into this device. And if you see this is a filter, and it filters out all the hair and all the soap, and then the water then goes down into this lower compartment, which holds about 50 gallons, and that stays there until you flush your toilet. When you flush your toilet, the water goes back up, it's pumped back up into the toilet system and goes down the drain again. So you basically are using the water twice. And another way to use this is if you have a garden nearby and you can hook up a hose to the bottom, you can use the same water to irrigate your garden.
This is a great product, and even though we don't really consider water usage as much in the Midwest as they do in other parts of the country, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this, don't you?
Yes. Not only is this something becoming more popular, but also our water-saving toilets, which are dual flush. They have a 0.8 gallon and 1.6 gallon, which saves quite a bit of water, again, saving on sewer costs as well, and they are very easy to use, they're very quiet, and they don't ever plug up.
So you only use as much water as you need to flush.
Yeah, well, most people use 1.6 gallons or more nowadays, and especially in the older toilets, but the newer ones, actually, 0.8 gallons is a big savings.
Thanks, Joel. It's been fun prowling around your showroom.
Thank you, Megan.